Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1954 Underwood Leader vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. We consider this a budget typewriter. Back when this was made, in today's standards, it would be one of the best because everything brand new was made in China. But it doesn't have a margin stop on the right, and it doesn't have lining to help dull the sound, so it's got a unique sound to it. It does have, and it doesn't have a color selector, so you can only print one color, and there's no touch control. It has the area, but there's nothing in it. So, but it still works really good. It's an Underwood, which made some of the best typewriters ever made, so it is still really nice. These paper fingers hold the paper down, and you can adjust them side to side. And I'm going to put them at the end and the beginning of this page. And you want to make sure that your margins are just located in between those so you don't type over them. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1 or 2. Right now we have it on single. But if you want double space, there's a little switch underneath the knob here, and you flip it back for double. And there's actually triple too. So that's triple. In the middle is double, and then all the way to the front is just single. So we're going to keep it on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence on the next line. Very nice typing machine. You can hear the echo kind of inside of the machine because it doesn't have the sound deadening material, which is basically like carpet that goes along the edges of this. So, I mean, some people enjoy that sound. I really kind of like it. The print looks really, really good, and it has a one special character of this degree symbol and a plus sign, and it does have the exclamation point, which a lot of typewriters don't have. But you can also, if you want to type an exclamation point on any other typewriter, you would just hit the apostrophe and then backspace and then do a period, and that's the same thing. To pull the page out easy, you just flip this switch to the front, and it unlocks the rollers underneath the plat, allowing you to pull the page out easy, or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. You've got a shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. All the brand new ribbon is loaded on the right side, and just like most Underwoods, it pulls from underneath. So we're pulling to the left here. Actually, switch that. I'll show you how to switch it. So we want it to pull to the left clockwise, which it is. And if you want to switch that direction, there's a little wind lever here. So if you have it to the front, it pulls to the left, and if you have it to the back, it pulls to the right. You can wind it just like a lot of Underwoods have that function. So we're going to keep it pulling to the left. Your margins located back here. I guess I didn't show you before I did that, but this is how you set your margins, one on each side. And the carriage release is only on the right side on this model. And then I'll show you how that right margin works. So it just goes right past it all the way to the end. So there's usually a stop there on that margin to stop it, but this model doesn't have that. And this lever above the line space, if you flip it to the front and lock it, it disables the spacing when you turn the knob, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. If you flip it back, you get those clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space. That works good. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.